What is going on, guys? Halloween Hunters here, and we are back with the House of the Dead. Japanese, imported, full-size cabinet, made by Sega, 1996. And I've been putting a little bit of work in today on it, here and there, in between working on other projects. And thanks to the forums online, I was able to fix the shooting problem very easily. If you remember the last video when we picked it up, the calibration was off. It would only shoot sometimes, and if you had this game with the garage closed and it was dark in here, they wouldn't register at all. A little bit of pink and pink right there, so I'm gonna have to do a little bit more adjusting, but works great. So now we can actually get into a game and shoot, and I can shoot all sides of this cabinet, of the screen now, as we see.
Others are inside.
Which is awesome, because now we can fully play it, do some playthroughs. Oh no, that's a tough one. So, pretty cool. Both guns are fully working. These are not the original guns for this cabinet, but to be honest, I don't really care that much like I do on my Carnival cab. I need to still take these out and get some new rubbers and change these out. If anybody knows where I can get a replacement decal for the front here, I do want to replace that. I'm going to leave this original. It's got a little sun baking on it, but other than that, it's not bad. But I would like to replace this fascia here. And I replaced the light. Went to Home Depot and bought a new fluorescent bulb. It's a 2-foot, 24 inches. But the one that was in here that was blown out was an original from Japan bulb. And it was like 23 3/4 or 23.5 inches. It was a little shorter. But the actual piece that holds your bulb in place there is spring loaded on each side. Gives about half an inch on each side. So the 24-inch bulb fit no problem. It's not like I had the special order, that kind of bulb from Japan or anything. I haven't done any cleaning other than that, and the glass cleaning still needs a lot of work. It's not perfect, but got the spider webs out. One thing I want to say that I love about this cabinet is that all the screws on it are actual threaded, I don't know what to call it, tapped. They're not wood screws. So usually on arcade games, it's all wood screws, and you take those in and out a few times and it tears up the wood, especially with the wood they use on arcade games is that particle pressed board. So it falls apart. But all these are threaded like screws here. So you can open them, close them as many times as you want. It'll always be perfect. So the next thing that I need to figure out how to fix is to get into the service mode, because I want to enable the free play, and I would also like to make the game more difficult. On my at-home shooting games that I get, I like to turn the difficulty all the way up. I like to turn the rating all the way up, like the gore, because if you turn it down to like family friendly, you shoot zombies and stuff and it like splatters like a green goo. And then you usually turn it up to like the rated R setting. It'll be more bloody, more gory. You can turn the gore settings up basically. So I like to make it as graphic as possible. I like to make it as hard as possible, because when you have this at your house and you're playing it for free, you want to have some challenge there. You don't want to just go through the game easily. Not sure if I'll probably keep these guns and just clean them. But I do have some others I can put on there that might be in better shape. But what we do need to do, on this side of the game, you have your 2 power supplies, and then your amplifier, and I think the transformer for the CRT is in there, and some other things. But it also has your 2 test buttons, your test and service. They're not working for some reason. And then this side has the PC, And to get to the CRT, you open up the back of the cabinet and the CRT is sitting in here. And that is a mirror at some sort of angle. I don't know what the angle is, maybe 45 degrees. And you're shooting at the mirror, and when you shoot your gun, it bounces off the mirror and hits the screen. It's kind of trippy how it all works. So some people on the forums were saying that if those two surface buttons are not working, they might not be soldered to the board, or the wires got messed up, something. But they were saying that there should be 2 little push buttons on the actual board. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to take that out. It's bolted down, but I should be able to take it out, open it up. And I just want to get to the settings. I only have to get to the settings once because the battery seems to be saving everything. So I need to do that. Like I said, I want to take these huge bolt locks off. Things are ridiculous. So I'll just put little turnkeys or something. I don't know. I don't like these huge things on here. It's unnecessary. So I'm going to take those off. I'm going to leave all the Japanese stuff on here that I can. And because for right now, you know, if you want to actually play, you either have to put quarters in, which I think this has been converted to a quarter, but I'm not 100%. It says 25-cent sticker right here, so I'm guessing that this is a quarter. I haven't actually tried to put a quarter in yet, but you don't really have to do all that, you know. You can go up to 20 credits. We're at 20. Oh, 24 credits, that's right. And that's as high as it'll let you go. But once it's on free play, you won't have to worry about any of that. So that's what we got for right now, and I'll keep working on it, and we're gonna just basically do cosmetic work now since the game's working perfectly. Do cosmetic work, get it to look pretty, and then she'll be part of the collection. And I don't plan on selling this one, at least not for a long time, because this one was a hard one to find. Not as hard to find as Carnival. You know, these are House of the Deads are a lot more common, way more common. But mostly you find the pedestal cabinets, and I don't like those ones. I mean, they're cool to go play at the arcade and stuff, but for a home arcade, they're like too bulky, you know, they stick out too far from the wall and stuff. I like this size, this style cabinet a lot better. So I'll keep working on it and dissecting it and cleaning it and let you guys know how it goes.